Hello, welcome to Frames Team. Today is a special day because today I talk about a special camera. This is what I call a minimum camera. A minimum camera with maximum impact. This is the Fuji XM5. Comes with a tried and tested 26 megapixel sensor that we have seen in previous Fuji cameras. 26 megapixels is enough for any format, or almost any format, whether it's APS-C or Micro Four Thirds or full frame. Some of the best cameras out there have 26 megapixels because from a megapixel count point of view, it's just right. From video and photo balance point of view, it's just right. You can get say up to 6K. But do other cameras give you 6K within this price point? They don't. This camera gives you, well, I'm giving you more than I wished at this point. Let's start about the look of this camera, maybe the body size, the weight. This camera feels almost nothing with this kit lens that this comes with, this 15 to 45 kit lens that this camera comes with. It doesn't feel anything. You can put it in a bag and forget all about it. It can go into a woman's bag and no one will even know. This can just vanish anywhere. It's just such a small, tiny camera. It's smaller than my iPhone 14. It's smaller than that. Can you believe that? It's unbelievable. The look of this camera, it does have the classic Fuji look. Definitely does have the classic Fuji look. It has a top dials, but mind you, it's a PASM system camera. Also, it doesn't have the typical lever that you have in slightly more expensive cameras like the X-T5, where you have this focus dial here, right? You can have manual and continuous focus or single focus here. You don't have that there, but what you have is incredible, to be honest. Camera at this price range, this size, it still comes with a joystick. A joystick is here. It comes with a front dial and a back dial. I know full frame cameras that are compact that does not come with front dials. I know full frame camera is more expensive than this that doesn't come with a full shutter, as in double shutter curtains. I know APS-C cameras at this price point that don't come with a shutter. This camera does come with a shutter. Okay. It's a photography camera, but it is a fantastic video camera. It doesn't cut corners in terms of the features it is capable of giving you. It doesn't hold back. I know so many camera companies which hold back. They kind of hold back and minimize the output that the camera can give you. Maybe the camera overall can give you a lot, but they just don't unlock those capabilities. This camera doesn't hold back at all. Fuji has ensured that everything that this sensor can do within this shape and size of a body, this camera is doing. It can give you 6K open gate. 6K open gate. In F-Log 2, they could have limited f-log to f-log, the original f-log, but they haven't done that. They've gone ahead and given you f-log 2. F-log 2 is really, really good. They don't have the f-log 2C in this, but I think there is only one camera that has f-log 2C right now, which is the Fuji X-H2S, which is the flagship camera. The design and look, it's beautiful aesthetic, although it's a PASM system camera. Um, it's got a hot shoe here. I know full frame cameras, because they apparently wanted to have a small body, they don't come with a hot shoe. This got a, you can put on a trigger or a flash, you can just do flash photography with it. Okay. The battery is the older generation battery, well, because the body is very small. So this, I guess, is the right choice for the battery, because it makes sense. If you want to keep the camera to this kind of profile size, then definitely, I guess, you'll have to, use a battery as small as this one. Here is a mic jack, very smartly put here so that it doesn't disturb you when you extend the flip out the screen like this. Oftentimes you have the mic plugins here, but yeah, very, very smartly designed. It's got the essentials. It's got an HDMI port on the side, and USB-C charging port, and you've got a headphone jack right here. So you've got all the essentials. You've got a joystick, you've got a menu button, you've got a back button, you've got a play button, a delete button. You've also got a Q button at the top and the video record button right there. So in my view, it's got enough number of buttons. It's got a tally light right at the front, which is amazing. Oh, I just dropped the camera. I didn't finally. It's got a tally light right in front of it. It's got 3 different mics right there. You can choose whether you want to capture sound from everywhere, or just the front, or just the back, or from front and back. I have chosen front and back for this. So, this is a perfectly nice vlogging camera, because you have a very good mic right here, right inside the camera. And the vlogging system is quite well thought out, because, the moment you put the camera in the vlogging setting, you have this very interesting menu system, digital touch menu system right here, which makes a lot of very important menu options available to you, which is really, understanding of a lot of consumers. So who is this camera really for? It looks like Fuji have made a camera that's right for a lot of people, right for beginners, right for travelers, right for, lifestyle shooters, but also right for a lot of people who want a very reliable, high-end feature in a very light, compact body, maybe on a gimbal, and they're pro shooters. Because I know many such people who have asked for this camera, who have placed an order for this camera, because they see an use case for a tiny little power hose like this. So I think Fuji have done a fantastic and a smart job by really loading this camera with a lot of features, because I now think that a lot of people will find the Fuji XM5 as the entry point to the Fuji system. I think this is the maximum a camera can be within a body style like this, within this price point. So I call it a minimum camera with maximum impact. There are a few more things to talk about. I told you it can do 6.2K open gate at 30 frames a second. It can do 4K 60 with a slight crop. It doesn't have IBIS, but the digital IBIS is all right. But I would suggest that you use it with a lens that's got optical stabilizers inbuilt. For example, this kit lens, the 15 to 45 kit lens. There are other Fuji lenses that have OIS in them as well. There's a full HD or 1080 vertical video mode, which is very easy for you. You don't have to sort of just put the camera in this position. It'll take a vertical strip, and you're ready to go. It's just convenient. You've also got small file size options for easy, like you shoot it and you send it off. So Fuji have really ensured that this camera ticks all the boxes when it comes to convenience. Let's talk about autofocus. I have been using this camera and I never found autofocus to be a problem. Absolutely, like autofocus has not been a problem. I have really used the camera in many situations. I didn't even go into the menu and try to just tinker with the autofocus settings, because I never felt the need for it. What about the f-log 2 in this Fuji XM5? To be honest, I was surprised. I didn't think this F-Log 2 can take, the amount of edit that the files from XM5 have actually taken, I could really, at my will, color grade the files I got from it. And I pushed the files to extreme, and the files were absolutely fine and they looked beautiful. The colors really pop, they're rich, they're not overly sharpened. There is something about the Fuji colors always, right? So all of these things, add in Fuji colors, the autofocus is just right for a camera like this. Absolutely compact body, and this camera is really the minimum camera with the maximum impact. I'm very pleased with this camera, and I think I might just get one. I was worried about Fujifilm's performance, its autofocus, and all those things, and I think this camera just tells me that Fujifilm is on the right direction, and there's absolutely no problem when it comes to autofocus or any other thing. Does it overheat? It hasn't in my situation. So it hasn't overheated. I've been shooting for the last 5-6 days with this camera. It has not really overheated. But there is a possibility that this, in very hot conditions and you shoot for a long time, for example, if you're shooting 6.2K open gate and the highest resolutions and highest bit depth files, maybe the camera will get warm, and then you have the option to attach a fan here. You can have third-party accessory, fan accessory, or first-party fan accessory and attach it right here, and the camera will support you for a longer time. So really, 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 really thoughtfully designed camera. Fuji have taken care of almost everything in this. Yeah, so love it. Subscribe to the channel, help me reach 8,000 subscribers, and I'm going to see you soon with another one.